welcome to Planning Phase Syndicate. Thank you all so much for joining us on this lovely, lovely Tuesday night. We have an amazing matchup for everybody. We are going to have a Scotland versus Germany matchup. And with Germany being 5-1, they're probably thinking, nah, not too much can happen. But without some of these wins, if Scotland can strip them of them, there is a probability Germany may not make the cut. Today with me, I have my co-host, Mr. Charles. How are you today, sir?
Doing well and pulling for Team Scotland. Go Rory.
Go, Rory. And the funny thing was, I messaged them this morning because they added this last night, late last night. Well, for me, it was late last night, probably earlier morning for them. And they messaged me and said, or I messaged them and said, "Hey, can we stream your stream?" And he goes, "Oh, are you the co-host with Charles?" And I said, "Yeah, I think I am." And he goes, "Well, of course you can then. I know Charles. I've actually played him in person at some point. I don't know when it was, but at some point you did."
So long time when I first moved to Orlando, he did some stuff with some special needs people here in Orlando as a job, and so he was here in Orlando on work. And this was pre-pandemic. This was probably a year before the pandemic. And he and I came pretty quick friends through X-Wing. He's a Scum player almost exclusively. We played double fire sprays, and he taught me a lot. And then he moved back home because his job visa ended and everything. So, um, yeah, we maintained contact, and he is the captain of Team Scotland, I believe. So, really pulling for him to pull this one out for his squad.
Awesome. So let's go through the list real quick. Go ahead, Charles. I'll let you run down the scum list.
Yeah, so Rory is flying a really fun list. I've messed around with things that are similar. So we've got an I-1 Zealous Recruit Fang. No special tricks other than an amazing paint job on that Fang. He's got that dark blue with the white X, the Scottish flag. Running Torkel Mux, which we all know his pilot ability allows you to select someone in your arc and change their initiative to 0 at the start of engagement. So they move normally, but they are the last to shoot. He's running Protectorate Gleb to give him some coordinate ability, thermal detonators, because why not? False transponder codes to mess with tokens, and Moldy Crow to give him extra power out of the front and the ability to hoard some focuses of his own. Captain Jostero with false transponder codes, and Jostero, when an enemy ship takes damage while not defending. So they fly over a rock, they catch a bomb, or with Tirani Kolda's ability, he gets a bonus attack immediately on that ship. Tirani Kolda has 2 abilities that are notable. The first ability is his Dead to Rights ability. So while you perform an attack, if the defender is in your bullseye arc, defense dice cannot be modified using green tokens. So no evade tokens, no focus tokens, no reinforce. His second ability, his pilot ability, is after you perform an attack, each enemy ship in your bullseye arc suffers 1 damage unless it removes a green token. So you can strip tokens or they take damage. And when you pair that with cluster missiles, giving him 2 attacks a round, also R5 TK, so he can target his own friendly ships, and using munitions failsafe to prevent the dice from going through and using the charge. That gives the potential to do quite a bit of damage without actually ever firing a shot. I'm really interested to see how this plays against the first order list that we got. What do you got on your side, Chris?
On the first order side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Epsilon Squadron cadets. Commander Malaris naked, which is probably because of the points cost increase over the last 6 months. And then Major Von Reg naked. And the best part about this is they're not using Kylo, which is a first. Usually, you almost always see Kylo on one of these lists. So it's nice to see a list that is somewhat prevalent in the meta, but is also a little bit different coming in with Mr. Von Reg. If you are new to the stream, we have these things called credits. If you go ahead and give us a follow, Every minute you watch the stream, you get credits, and you also get credits for subscribing to the channel if you would like. I have open betting up. We do similar stuff to like Nickel City. So if you want to go ahead and bet, you're welcome to place your bet into the chat until we have first engagement, which might be a little bit unless Von Reg runs straight into his cluster of 4 ships there, which my guess is probably not going to happen.
Yeah, the only thing I know for sure is that the FOs want to stay out of the front of Tirani. If Rory can get a decent bump train going to where ships can't move, Tirani can fire off those cluster missiles, use that munitions failsafe to prevent the charge from being used, and still deal damage to every ship that's in his bullseye. And he can do that twice around and never actually burn a cluster charge until he needs to. They looks like they are ready, Chris, and they are going to start the timer now.
All right. So I was sent a message. So I guess Germany actually still can make or still will make cut no matter what. So I guess with all the other round losses, they actually will still make cut. So this is just to see if we can knock off some MOV and have an amazing game. So with that being said, if you are new to the channel, you can hit !Discord, !Social, and that'll give you all of the links. You can also click the subscribe button if you want to tune in and get notified whenever we go live. We do a live show every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time, which I believe is 100 UTC time. It's probably a little early for a lot of people, but that is when we stream. We're seeing an opening here. Looks like we got all of our Epsilon squadrons going forward, doing some barrel rolls, leaving some room for Mr. Malorus, having him
If you
come
guys
in behind.
if you guys do choose to subscribe, remember that you can use your Bezos bucks, or your Prime subscription. So it doesn't cost you anything to support the stream, but it helps us out greatly, and we would definitely appreciate it for sure. How's it going, Fun Walk?
Yep, and actually you would type bet 2 and 200, and then what that will do is, I guess I get just bet on myself. What that will do is you just take the little parentheses out of there, and that allows you to bet. You can also do credits, and it'll tell you how many credits that you have. Obviously, I have a lot of credits because while I stream, it watches it for me. So some reason I get my own credits. I don't know why. So we have a pretty aggressive opening. Usually you don't see those Hawks go too fast. I'm excited to see this list. I actually am very excited to see this matchup, Charles. And I say that because I hate Torkelmux with a passion. If you type Torkelmux into the chat, you can also see what I think of him if you have not seen it already. He is just definitely not my favorite at all. I am excited to see he has a zero initiative token, so much so that I can't wait to see it come out. That would be amazing.
I love that 0 initiative token so much that I almost want to change my player color so that I can make a copy of it. But I'll wait until they're done. Thank you, Laris666 and Shatterlicht82. That was my horrible option into the German language. I apologize if I murdered that too bad, but thank you guys so much for following. We appreciate it.
So it looks like we have a really good lane right in the center there, Charles. And my guess is we'll probably see all of the FOs churn in right there along with Valorous. That lane is really delicious. I don't know how I would not. I would love to go down that lane. Usually I never get this lucky. Whenever I set up against you, you're always putting one or two things right in the middle of it, so I can't get through there. Thank you, Fun Walk, for subscribing.
And I agree, Axie, and I love the blue ships for Scotland. I love those models. That is, again, I will say that in every stream that we have been blessed enough to be able to do, that we've been lucky enough to be able to do, we have seen some amazingly awesome paint jobs. And we ask just about every stream if you guys know how to do that, or if you want to do some stuff like that for our stream. We would gladly take you up on that, so we can get some pretty awesome paint mods for ships on our stream as well.
Yeah, I've personally never done those. I like them though. And yes, we do every stream this that we've done for XCC. We've said that it is pretty fun.
It's our tagline by this point.
Yeah, the tagline. Thank you, X-Wing Ju Juhu, for following us. And it was funny, you know what I did this weekend, Charles? This weekend I actually went around and found every one of the streamers so that way I could find them so that way if anybody else has a game after we're done, we can go raid them. So
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. I love the community support that we get. Ooh, Jostero coming in with that too hard. One bank with Tirani probably. Yep. Get that awkward angle with Tirani. Hopefully starting to catch some people in that bullseye. He wants this lane because he's able to line up that bullseye. He's able to catch some ships in that bullseye, which is exactly what the First Order, Jan from Germany does not want to happen. We start stripping
yep, start stripping tokens there.
tokens from ships. We start the tokens. One of those can pop really easily.
Yep, we're seeing Von Reg kind of play a little cagey. My question is whether he stays back like that and then does a too hard in and tries to go back around some of those rocks and come up behind them. Still no shot, so even the coordinate doesn't matter as much. Thank you, Mighty Southside Bandits and Heidelon, for following us. I don't know where Charles went, but usually he's my guy that he's the guy that gets to say everybody's name. I am awful with names. If you look too, I'll zoom in. Even those dial covers are made for Team Scotland. And in memoriam for Scotland, I actually have poured myself a glass of scotch. Thought that would be pretty fitting for the show. Only one, though. Only one. With this Malorus Swarm, I do enjoy quite a bit of this. I have ran a lot of the Malorus Swarms when they first came out. That was a big thing for me because I owned all those ships. It looks like Charles just lost internet. That's not good. But I in the long run love running those Malorus Swarms because they offered so much different versatility, allowed you the re-rolls you get. It gives you the ability to actually run a swarm in another faction that is not separatist. For those of you newer to the show, I run a lot of separatists. That's more of my staple when it comes to what I prefer to run. So I've been playing about a year and a half. And I think I started playing Separatists about last year in May, right about the time the pandemic shut down. I bought a bunch of Separatist ships, and then everything got shut down, and I lost the ability to play in person. We got that Fang Fighter coming in pretty fast, looking for that block. Gonna do a boost focus to link to a stress. Now we get to see how many of them will miss it, or if some of them are going to actually bump in and hit it. Looks like green does not. Probably anticipated it. Happy hour cast. Thanks, Funlock. Yeah, for me, it's a happy hour cast. So it looks like that Fang did get one of them. So now the question is if Malorus comes in really slow, or if he's going to come in super fast and then be within range 1 of that Fang fighter. Because that will not be a lot of fun if he's within range 1. Because with him, he only gets the 2 shields before you start peeling into that hull. And Malorus does not like to see that many dice if he can help it. Looks like we're going to see, I'm assuming we're going to see a target lock. Nope, he's doing a, yep, he's doing a target lock rotate action. Got to strip a token somehow with those false transponder codes. Oop. Wrong ship. Turkle Mux does not get 2 dice.
All right, I'm
Char-
back. Sorry about that, guys.
There we go. We see the second false transponder code charge burn there. And now we have 2 focusless FOs sitting right on that front row. It looks like Tirani is also going to take a target lock. Which one do they go on? Oh, they're going to go after that that blue ship there. Malorus coming in just 1. Hopefully he's avoiding his range 1 shot from that Fang there. Question is does he coordinate again? Yep, looks like we're going to get a coordinate action. He has all of them.
He's smart. He'll coordinate a token to green so that green can potentially avoid that damage from that bullseye shot. Oh, he's
Oh,
barrel
look at
rolling.
that.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
Yep. Now we got to see what is Major Von Reg going to do. Is he going to come around? Yep, he's gonna 2 hard in or 1 hard in. Wow, only a 1 hard in.
He's gonna go after Torkel.
Well, you know what that means. You know that means he shoots last.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure he's pretty close to range 3 there. I think that's what he's debating. Do you go in? Do we go in? Do we go range 3? You won't have a shot otherwise.
I think you
That's
keep
why I
him
don't.
out. I think you
Because
keep him out this round.
that's the bigger question. Because like in my world, I'm aggressive, so I'd be going in there. But that
Yeah,
also
but
does commit you to that lane.
yep. This way, if he keeps him out, he can one hard and come in through these, through the closest to Malorus, instead of committing himself to that lane. But I do think we're gonna see. Ooh, I don't know. That's close on that range 3 shot on red. If Tirani triggers, we'll see Tirani shoot probably at the Zealous Recruit once, and then pop a. Oh well, it's gonna depend, because if the Zealous Recruit. Oh, I don't know. No, he'll shoot at blue, and then he'll take the. If yellow is in that range 2 arc, he can either shoot at yellow or the Zealous Recruit, depending on who's in his arc. As long as he can trigger it twice, that's really all that matters. We'll see how this works out. He's putting it on yellow.
All right.
So Malorus gets that range 3.
Matt, you mean Von Reg?
Oh yeah, sorry. What'd I say? Malorus? Yeah.
He said
The
Mallard.
red one. Ooh, hit crit.
Yep.
He's gonna
Been
burn
that
that target
target.
lock.
Oof.
Oof.
And safe. Good old Torkoal Mux, I tell you what. Yep, so that Fang is range 2, so that's definitely good news for Malorus right there.
No tokens because he did the coordinate. So
Welcome everybody joining us from the Spanish channel.
and we're
Thank you
safe.
all
All right.
for rating. We are Planning Phase Syndicate. You are at the beginning of Scotland versus Germany, a Scum versus First Order matchup.
That's a heartbreaker.
What? Nobody in Bullseye?
The only person in bullseye is the Fang. Red is about a quarter of an inch too far out.
Ooh. Yep, gonna spend that target lock. We do get hit crit. Oh, gonna take one shield on blue. Who do we got next? Captain Justero?
Yep.
Oh, I should probably close betting, shouldn't I? I guess we got first shots.
Yeah, probably.
Going back into blue again. I don't think he has a focus this time, does he?
No, he does not. Catch
We'll
that
see.
range 2 with Torkoal? Or do we take the range 3 dice shot? That's where you go.
Yep, because he's got a strain on him. Couldn't get rid of his strain, so it is 3-on-3. Oh no! No!
That's
It's
no
not
bueno.
what you want to see.
And he's
Yep,
safe.
there's Mr. Von Reg.
And
And Nils
now
Nannies. Taking that range 1 on yellow. Oh, you spend that focus. There you go.
yeah, you do.
Oh man.
He gets
Yellow, you
one.
gotta spend it to stay
You gotta
alive.
spend it to live. Depending on what that crit is. Might be a double damage. Let's see what we get. Fuel leak.
Oh. Well, in the end, that's at least it went through as the last one. That's not the
I was gonna
worst one
say
to
he's got
have.
1 health left. That's kind of the best time to get a fuel
Yeah.
leak is when you've only got 1 health and not a care in the world.
Yeah, you know what I like? I like when my droids get fuel leak and they're on their last haul. Then it don't matter.
Yep.
Taking
Oop,
that
2
strain with
hits.
Malorus.
Got it. Get some natties. You know, they say that is the strongest strategy in X-Wing, Chris.
Natties.
Roll natties. That's the winning boys magic right there.
Well, and we talked about it on Sunday, but if you think about it, that was the big thing with when you play Armada, you don't have as much dice variance. Oh no. Blue is next. Because you don't roll defensive dice. 1 hit. Yep, and he's still got his Malorus. Ooh, 2 hits. One gonna go through now. And we see what 1 shield down on is that on Tirani?
Yeah.
Yep.
Those Kimagilas pack a punch, but they do not
They don't like to live.
they do not defend well.
Oh,
Ooh.
there's your natties again. Hit hit crit.
We get 2 on this one though.
Yep, no focus
No.
token.
So we
Taking the
take
other shield.
a shield. Yep.
So now we have the Fang Fighter is the only one that moves first. Unfortunately, he has his he has that stress, so he's got to do a 2 maneuver or a straight maneuver. The question is do
I think you
you
do a too hard left and go after Von Reg.
yeah, do you think it'll clear though?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Then that's what I would be doing in.
Yeah, too hard or two bank with a boost or a barrel roll, or just do the two bank into Malorus. Try to
Block
separate
mirrorless.
him. Try to separate him from the swarm.
Yep, because those epsilons are going to want to go in and try and get those blocks without getting bullseye. There you go. No bullseye, please. We have 13-point swing. We kind of see here where they all go. Yeah, because if I were that Fang, I would go for that block on Malorus. That's probably what I would do. I don't know though, because he has with no damage, he could do that too hard and then boost left, right. He could do that, couldn't he?
What's that?
He could do it too hard and boost left and probably not hit that blue. I don't know. He might hit that blue squadron, Epsilon squadron still.
Yeah, or he might clip that back end at yellow. But I think the too hard clears. I'm almost certain the too hard clears.
Yeah, because if you boosted straight, then you would have that. Or I guess you could barrel roll to the right and block Malor or black Von Reg if he does the one hard in. I don't know. It's a tough call on that one.
This is why we are not an XTC because I'm sure that Rory already knows exactly what he's gonna do.
Yep, because if you're Von Reg, do you just go up and around that rock? That's almost probably what I would want to do. You
Keep
know?
him out of the engagement and bring him in.
Yeah, because that way, if they they could easily probably take that yellow off the board this turn. That doesn't seem impossible. Um, especially with one health. Really, blue could have issues depending on if Tarani can get his move off or where it bumps. Because you
I
really
think
want Malorus to be able
I
to
think that
do
you
that
do
coordinate again.
I think you do a one straight with Jostero, and then you do a one bank for the intentional boost, or one bank for the intentional bump, and then do a one straight with the hawk and coordinate the target lock to Tarani.
So he does do the soft bank or the bank. I call them soft banks.
Yep, you're good.
Does the bank
Good
in
stuff.
there.
Stop bank, hard turn. Yep.
Oh,
Oh, blocking
blue
that
going to the
one.
right. Yep.
Blocking that one straight. Ooh, coming in aggressive. Ooh, blocking everything. Ooh, but is green too far forward to be in that bullseye? Oh, this will
Well,
be an interesting round to see how
it's
this plays out.
it's all in what happens with Malorus, right? Because Malorus is going to be able if he can't clear that Fang right there. Yep, he got the bump. The sad thing is his ability still triggers even at range, even when he bumps. Hey, there you go. Getting Captain Justero out of there. Still at range 1, though, of red. Yep, you're getting that. There you go. There's that bump. And he's going to have yellow, I bet. You think red hits that bullseye, too? Charles? Did I lose Charles again? Oh, Von Reg doing the 2 straight. Taking the strain. Taking a target lock. I'm guessing he's taking a target lock. Who you going after this, Mr. Von Reg? Yep, going after Tarani. And taking a focus. Torkel gonna put that on Malaris. Say, Malaris, you don't get to shoot. We got Von Reg going in. Range 2, it looks like. That will be only 1 green dice. Only getting 1 hit. We're going to spend that target lock. Reroll the 1. Oh, no. Spend the focus. 2 hits. So 1 more hit goes through on Captain or on Tarani there.
And we're back again.
And you and your internet today, I tell you.
The thing is I had solid internet for the entire day that I worked. But the minute I clocked out of work and joined the stream, gotta love Charter.
Yep, so it looks like Tarani there does have somebody in bullseye. Is he going to use it? Ooh, 2 hits. Going into red. Red, you got to spend that focus. Yep. So his bullseye ability, you were right, Charles. That bullseye ability is pretty good. Taking a shield on
buddy.
Malaris and taking the shield on red. Oh no, blank out. One more shield and 1 more hull onto Malaris there.
Am I right? Tarani had 2 people in that bullseye?
Yes.
And he was able to trigger that attack.
Yep, and it looks like, are we getting... Is that a dead Malaris? Oh, good. That's
It does
5.
appear that so.
Oh, man. So then does Malaris die because... Yep, because he's 0 range. Well, we have a
He is
dead Malaris.
I0, so he dies at the end of that and does not engage.
Yeah.
Oracle spending that focus for hit, crit.
Yeah. There you go. Spend the evade. Still takes 1. Still dies. Yellow's dead.
His dice is...
Man. Tell you what, look at that.
Dice are...
Green coming back in. See if he can get some revenge for his fallen brothers. Going that range 1. Got to get Tarani off the board.
Almost asked why he didn't have disciplined on this squad. And then I remembered that this
You can't have it.
is an FO squad, not an Empire squad. Ah, yep. Did FO get anyone like that or not? Their edition, did they?
They did not yet. Nope.
Or FO and Resistance?
All right. 1 more hit into Tarani. I think that's half points now. It's sad that Tarani is worth
9,
nothing.
So 2 shields. Yeah, he's way past half. He's 3 from death.
Yeah, you know the sad thing is, it's still worth what, 40, 50 points? Like 50, 53 points, something like that. That's all he's worth.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right. Well, the FO squad not quite out of the game, but I'll tell you that that did take a big hit today. That one losing your Malorus right there before any of your FO could shoot, not good. But I think that's the game strategy. I mean, the probability of you taking Von Reg off the board is usually a lot slimmer unless you can corner him. So taking Malorus kills all those rerolls, which is almost what you want. And yes, Nickel City, Scotland has definitely
Yep.
sent their fury. They, they are not happy. It's a good thing I chose Scotch, right? You know, is that instead of maybe some Jägermeister, probably a good choice instead.
Freedom.
Man. All right, so back to dials. We'll see here what's going on. Looks like those FOs there are
Probably a
kind
better
of a little
choice.
screwed. Hmm?
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I do think the on the interesting side here is you were right. You come down that lane, Tarani wants that lane, did some damage. I think getting range one, having all those range one shots, you didn't even need a Fang fighter. You might as well just take that Fang and just pack him home. He didn't do anything today. Thank you, Zealous Recruit. You did nothing.
You got a block.
You got a block. That was it. One block, once, one time. Other than that, he did nothing. I say you take him, pack him home. Maybe
He
maybe
did. He did
put a
nothing
mining guild
so
tie on there.
far. He did nothing so far.
It'll be fun to see what we do here because you know Von Reg's kind of unless he's gonna go around all of them. Von Reg's kind of stuck between those two rocks right there. You got one FO. They ain't gonna go too far. It's just a big bump train, and they don't have that
See,
network
I see a one
calculates.
hard from that Fang.
But yeah, he ain't got no stress. So do one
He has
hard
no
barrel
stress. He can
roll.
hard and then get that flank maneuver
Yep, just barrel roll back into the left. Oh, does Torkel have bombs? He
back
does.
into the
Oh,
left. Back. Yes. Yes, he does.
I forgot about that.
He's got thermals. That's the plan, sir.
Well, good. We're gonna get to see. Oh, did you see his tokens there? I like those tokens. Little clone troopers. Not very. I'll tell you, they're not very good for Scum. You ain't got no clone troopers in there for Scum, but
Again, the DNA template for clone troopers pilot. Just say.
oh, he's gonna just stay there. Oh, here, little thing. You barrel roll. You almost got to. Got to get away. Stay out of that range one arc of that fang. Because he's going to eat you too. Ooh, blue taking a bump there. That might be good. See if you can block Mount. Oh, well, never mind. You got Torkel coming in saying, all right, well, I'm going to move faster.
Torkel, Torkel clears.
Which is good news for him. Going to do a coordinate probably. Got Protector Gleb. Remember when they released Gomet Key and everybody was worried that you could force um force Gomet to um hold other people's tokens? That would that was such a big thing. Everybody was like, "Oh no."
I may have missed that one. I don't remember that.
Oh, look, I can't believe that fit. Captain just stared. Oh, oh man.
Like a glove.
Yep.
I am
Oh
surprised by.
no.
Oh,
Oh, he's gonna get Von Reg in that bullseye, isn't he?
he either or Von Reg barrel rolls into the bombs. You got to think what
Well,
you
it's probably worth taking
want
just the
more. Do you
one.
want to get out of that bullseye or shenanigan, or do you
Nope. He's gonna try and take him off the board. That's what he's gonna try and do.
taking a target lock on Tarani and taking the focus?
I say it's nothing. Nothing, Fang. Fang did nothing. Oh, bomb still catches him.
Oh, because
Nothing for Von Reg. Blue takes a crit. Oh man. What's the crit, Charles?
it is
Oh no.
loose stabilizer. So a non-straight maneuver, which means blue might hit that rock next turn.
If he lives.
Can FOs do one straights?
No, I think it's a 2. Well, we'll see here. Got 4 dice from Von Reg. Benji
Okay.
target lock. Ooh. You spend the focus too? Yep, spend the focus. 2 hits, 2 crits. And we get a blank out. I believe that is a dead Tarani. By the looks of it, it looks like a dead Tarani. Which is good because then he doesn't get that return shot coming back at to him. Now we're going to put Captain Justero. Who's he going into? Got range 1 on both of them. Two hits. Oh, he's got the target lock. That's right. There we go. 2 hits and a crit. Can the little thing fire? No. Looks like he's taken 1 hit on the shields and 1 crit. And the crit will be stunned pilot. To evade, so nothing there. I'll get the little thing fighter that could. Assume he's gonna go after blue there. Nope, going after Von Reg. We do get 2 hits, so. Oof. Von Reg takes the shield. Now we're gonna get some return fire. Red. see, does he? Yep, he's going back. He's going into Mr. Torkelmux there. I believe Torkelmux is tokenless. But he only gets one hit. And he rolls 2. Got green going back into Captain Justero for a blank out. And it does not matter. Scoring update. Looks like we got Scotland at 96 points to Germany at 53. Germany not quite dead, just still pulling it out there. We're going to see here what happens with blue. Blue has to do some sort of a straight maneuver. Or blue will be taking one more damage. Which I don't know. Do you just take the damage and call it a day, right? Maybe that's what you do. We'll see if Torkel drops 2 more sets of bombs. High probability he'll probably try to drop some bombs. At least 1. If I were him, I'd be dropping at least 1. Try to catch someone.
That sounds probably in line.
Yep. If I'm red, I'm doing my turnaround maneuver. Green coming back in there, maybe. I think it kind of depends, right, Charles? I think, the largest issue becomes is you got the Fang coming back in, and you got Captain Justero coming back in. So you, depending on where that green goes, there's a chance there's a chance that they could get somewhat of a block on Von Reg. What blue maneuvers does Captain Justero have?
Not many. The K fighter winds up with a dial like a T65, very close.
You got your 2 banks then.
Yeah.
2 straight. All right, that Fang fighter banking in there, taking his focus, saying, "Hey, can I get you, Von Reg?" We did not see bombs. Yep, both of them doing turnaround maneuvers.
So you've got, just so to clarify your question, 2 straight, 3 straight, 1 bank, 2 bank are the blues that you see on the Kuraz fighter.
Yep. And blue says, "I'm just going to take that damage and clear my loose stabilizer anyway."
Fair enough. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do, is just suck up that 1 damage and call it a day.
Yep. Turkle comes in and bumps. There you go. Look at that. Captain Justero cleared the area, taking his focus. And there's Von Reg saying no thank you to either of them. She kind of knew could happen. They were hoping for some bumps there. Gonna take a target on Torkel. I'll be happy to see Torkel disappear. He is not my favorite pilot of the game. Oh, and he does not have Von Reg. All right, so Von Reg gets a range 1 again. See if he can get a little bit of revenge for his fallen brothers.
It's
That
not bad
target lock.
dice. Spend the lock. 2 hits and a
Yep.
crit, so the crit's going through at minimum.
Ooh.
So he takes hit crit, which are his shields. He's still okay.
All right. He's going to get his return shot on the green. Oh, blanks out. Or
No
well, I guess
focus.
eyeballs out.
He over focused.
He blanked out. So that would have been an unhappy green if he had hit hits with that one. All right. Reg going into Justero. For nothing? Green going back. Probably the same
Range one into
person.
Just Arrow. Yep.
Yep. And nothing again.
Ooh. Some really focused teams out there. Unfortunately, no tokens to to convert those focuses. So
Well, we know where Torkel will probably go. He seems like an easy one to maneuver.
I would say a zero stop is what I would do.
Really?
I drop a I drop a bomb with a two straight and then zero stop.
Nah. I would say you do your hard left, maybe.
Mm. Potentially, but I don't think so.
I mean, I guess I don't see any issue with dropping the bomb, though I don't know if it really is kind of a wasted bomb cuz
Because you got green and red going wherever they're going to go, and maybe blue turning back in, it shuts down that lane. So you don't catch Von Reg. Von Reg is out and wherever he needs to go. But it definitely causes some pain for red, green, and potentially blue, which are all shieldless. Blue is what, one away from death, green is two away, and red is three away. So you put them both in dire straits if you can.
too bad he didn't have Count Dooku. Just call it crit. Screw it. I'm gonna call it crit.
Yeah, Scum
Think,
players have more honor than that lowly CIS faction.
oh, that's bull. We all know that. Yes, Torkelmuck saying you can go 0. Did you know he's only appeared in one book? I was so surprised he's so popular in X-Wing, right? Because I think he's only in one book, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So like I was looking it up earlier and I was like, oh, he's only in one book. I was like, because I don't remember him from any of the other books either. And then it came up with the one book. I was like, oh, I've never read that book. So I was kind of a little surprised, with him.
I think he only exists in the Legends
Yep.
Arcana.
And how do you think they gave him his pilot ability? Because he was just he stole gems. I guess stealing people's initiative. Maybe that's how they see it. I don't know. What do you think, Charles?
I'm reading now to see if I can make sense of it.
Because from my understanding, essentially he stole gems that he used this like unnamed slave population to mine for Jabba, and Han and Chewie came in and basically foiled his plans.
Essentially, yeah. I'd say it's overconfidence, right? Like he gets to shoot faster than somebody, but still gives them the opportunity to shoot if they can survive, which is kind of what happened to Han and Chewie. Um,
Fair enough.
maybe, I don't know.
I always find it funny. It's one of those things where, like, sometimes I try to figure out their pilot abilities. Like, some of them are obvious, but with Torkel, I was a little confused there.
Mm.
We still have dial setup going down to 27 minutes. I think he's reset that Von Reg dial like twice now.
That's okay. Sometimes you got to take the deep thoughts with Jack Handy. Am I the only one that remembers that?
Probably. I don't know who Jack Candy is.
Oh, it was a SNL sketch with who was that? I don't know. It was basically like an old school infomercial, and he would just say random things, and that he would say them in a tone of voice um, that would be like deep and introspective
Hmm.
in the way he was thinking about things.
Must be like an older one or something. I don't know. My parents never watched SNL growing up, and so I never got to. And then when I was in my teens, I was never home on Saturday. So I don't know. I actually only watched some of the really old, like 70s and 80s reruns just because friends of mine were like, "Hey, you never seen this? It's you got to see this." And it's like, "Oh, okay. I guess so. I guess that's what we'll watch."
Sure.
All right. So you were right. We're gonna see. Nope, we're gonna see a one straight for the bomb.
One straight. Okay. Then he probably did the too hard because you don't want to zero stop that.
No, yeah, you don't want to take your own bomb, especially with zero shields.
So some of the deep thoughts with Jack Handy are broken promises don't upset me. I just think, why did they believe me in the first place? If you ever catch yourself on fire, make sure not to look in a mirror because I bet that really would throw you into a panic.
All right, Bang doing a 3 hard, boosting, taking stress focus. All right, which one do you move first? Probably blue. Oh, guess you're moving red first. Red moving, clearing his stress. I think he's debating, do you do the barrel roll? Get farther away. Sometimes I wish we could like turn on the player cam, right? Where we can hear the player's thoughts. Yep.
Yeah, like just like an introspective brain hijacking.
Yep. So he is
I'd be
going to
down.
go barrel roll left all the way forward. No linked actions on those things. Oh, yep. Okay, there you go. That's the better option. Go all the way back. See if you can get that block on Torkel. Do the Hawks have a blue? Oof. Do the Hawks have a blue bank or no?
What's that?
A 2 bank? Are they blue on the Hawks?
I don't think so. I think they're white. They have them, but they are white.
Oh, taking that evade. Blue doing a 3. Just taking a focus. In case Torkel goes the other way. Oh, and he
It
clears it
clears it.
still.
Oh,
Oh, man.
that's a thing of beauty right there.
No. No.
Oh, you can hate all you want, but that was a thing of beauty.
Man. Look how close that is, too. Holy. Oops.
And Von Reg says, "No, thank you. I'm gonna leave and say goodbye to these bombs as well. I don't think he sticks around for any of the explosive retaliation.
Nah, you almost don't want to.
I don't think you ever want to, but do you boost the other way, or do you boost up towards blue?"
I don't know. You definitely boost. The question becomes is you know when you boost because you're gonna
Ah, that's what
you're
I
not gonna
thought.
take a shot no matter what, but you can set yourselves up for the next engagement.
Yep. And he boosted the way I thought he would, so that he would be sure to set himself up for a good engagement on Torkel.
Oh, green
Nothing with the
taking
first
nothing.
bomb. Only green bomb number 2 takes a hit, so that's one away from death on green and on blue. Tarani taking that range 3 from downtown.
Ooh,
Ooh.
2 hits. That's pretty good. Oh, he's gonna spend the evade.
Oh, yes, he has to.
Yeah, which
Did
gives.
Torkoal not give anybody? There we go. All right.
All right. Are they gonna re-roll it?
No, he took a damage from the bomb. So
Oh.
Justero's ability triggers and gives him a free shot.
Huh. Oh, that's awful.
And then his actual attack was 2 on, and then he got 2. So
Okay.
we're going to see a
Range
range
1.
1 shot with Torkoal. Spend that focus. Spend that focus. Yes, you do.
Oh, maximum disrespect.
Oh, natties.
Mm,
That
man.
feels bad.
All right. Green. Oh, we do get a shot with red. Pretty good. The range 3. Range 2 on a
Range
Fang.
2.
Ooh,
Hit
hit
crit.
crit.
That's
You know,
not what you
Fangs
want
don't
to
like that
see.
range 2s. But he does got to focus, though, so. Oh,
He's taking that. You spend the
this
focus, take the crit. And it is
structural
structural.
damage. Oh, man.
Oh,
That's
that
not
is
good.
definitely not what you want to see for a Fang.
That's going to be a tokenless Fang then, right? Unless you do the 2 bank.
No, I'd see a 2 hard with a barrel roll to focus. Trying to catch Von Reg coming after Torkoal.
Yeah, but he's stressed.
Yeah, so a 2 hard is blue.
Oh, that's right. I keep
Structural is
thinking because he
lower
has.
defense dice, not
Yep, he has that 3 up there.
Yep.
I was thinking, looking at that 3, and I was like, oh, that's right. You're right. The 2 hard is blue. Man, not bumping Torkoal though. I'll tell you. So is a 3 straight on that on Captain Justero? Is that blue?
Yes.
Is a 4 straight blue or is that red or white?
Four, four,
Sorry.
4 straight is white. So he has 3 straight, 2 straight, 2 bank, and 1 bank. I don't think we see banks here. Um, I would venture a 3 straight, clear the stress, take a focus. That casts a pretty wide net.
Yeah, because you'll probably get a range 2 shot. Oh, this is a pretty close game though for what after losing Malorus in that one round like that.
Yep. I mean, it forces you to change your play style, and when you have to do that, um, it gets pretty hairy.
Yep, but
Although
he's gonna be the.
Jostero and everybody on the Scum side, there we go. 2 hard, clear the stress.
Yep. What
Rolling
is he
right.
hoping to get? Hoping to get Von Reg.
Oh, I think so. I think he's hoping to catch Von Reg pursuing Torkoal.
Blue, you gonna take an evade too? Think you have to.
Yeah, as close as they are to death, they need all the defensive support they can get.
All right.
Torkoal
Oh, doing a
0
barista.
stop.
There you go.
I thought we'd get a strategic bump. 3 straight, clear your stress, cast that net. And now to see where Von Rag rolls. One hard.
If it were me, that's probably
Oh,
what it
it's
would be.
taking that target lock. Where's it going? Do you take it on Von? Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
take
you
it on
take it on
red.
red.
Yeah, because you're gonna zero red out. I think if you're Von Reg here, you stay because now you're out of everybody's arc. It's a range 2 shot, and that's what you want against a Fang. So you don't press your luck. Don't barrel roll or boost or none of that nonsense. Just take your focus and wait it out.
Yep, and he doesn't have to worry about Torkoal with this one.
Nope. Torkoal's
Eh,
only getting red and
can he
catching.
can he
What's up?
take a he because he gets those extra actions. I wonder if he could take a focus. I gotta look that up. I want to know if he could take a focus evade because he's already got
Um,
his target lock on Torkoal there.
so Von Reg can, after fully executed, he can target lock or barrel roll, and then his
Okay.
actual action is a focus, evade, target lock, barrel roll, boost.
Yep. And I don't know if he
So
barrel rolls to the back.
I don't think you barrel roll at all. I don't think you give yourself a negative token here. You're already out of everybody's arc except for the Fang, and you can manage that. I think you take your focus and just sit. That's what I would do.
He might be debating whether he's even in Torkoal's if he has Torkoal and Arc. It looks like it,
Oh, that is close. I think he
but
does.
it
Looking
is
down arc,
right.
he clips that front corner, I think.
I don't want to hover over it, you know. But it is pretty close right there. Because if you can take, I mean, taking Torkoal off, he has no damage, just the shields down. You might be able with a range one shot to take him out. He has no mods, so. But if he ain't got him in Arc,
Again, I think you stay and take. I stay and take the focus. That's what I would do.
yeah, if I could zoom around in with my camera angle, I think it would
Maybe
make it a little easier.
maybe take a strain to get a target lock on the Fang, and then take your focus as your regular action.
I don't know. Because the question is, you still get to take your action even if you take that barrel roll. And the problem is Torkel's on that weird angle there. I don't think it clears. Not at all. Because the big deal is if you could take Torkel off the board before he takes red off the board, that is a game changer right there.
Yeah.
And it's so hard. Oh, okay. He is gonna change. Oh, why is he taking his focus? There you go. So he
He
is good.
just kidding. It's been Genesis Red this whole time.
And he does
You
not
didn't
have
have to.
him.
Ooh, good call. Let's see what we can do because it'll be 2 on 3. Just spend the focus. Or do you spend the lock and try and re-roll it and hold on to your focus for defense? Nope.
Nope.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Or yep. Is he going? Yep, he is going
Yep.
to.
Okay.
Still gotta
Now,
spend it.
yep, nice. But you give yourself the option to not have to, maybe.
Oh, and a total
Oh,
blank out.
that is a dead Fang before he gets to do anything. That see, 94 to 96. Scotland is still up.
Now it's a very close game.
Yes, but I think we see red die here. Maybe.
Maybe it is tokenless, so
And you got 2 3-dice shots. One at range 3 with a target lock.
yep, he is tokenless. But yeah, you're right. 2 shots coming in.
Spend the target lock. Yep.
Do we get a third? No.
We
The
do
dice
not.
gods
But
say
2
no.
are. Yes, they say no a lot. So he's got a range 1. I'm thinking out the front.
Nope. Range
Oh,
2.
range 2. Range 2 in the bullseye. So still a 3-dice shot. Praying for some naturals.
Hit
Hit
crit.
crit.
Pretty good.
Let's see what we can do here with red.
1 of
Red
8.
takes the crit. Let's see where we go. Uh, blinded. Cannot modify except for with force. That gives him half on red. That extends that lead out a little bit there.
And a 15 or 16, I believe. Now we're going back in.
Going into Torkel.
Ooh, he's
Ooh.
pissed. Blue's pissed.
Blue's been wanting to play for a while, but he's been stuck outside of the action, so now he's
Oh,
oh.
and Torkel says, screw you.
Torkel
Nothing
throws
for
up the
you.
big middle finger.
Yep.
Same shot. No
1 hit.
tokens, so 1. And
And
we're
2
good.
evades again.
Torkel says, "Nah, not today, sir. Not today."
So now, does Torkel bother to do? Do you go for a block on Von Reg with Torkel? Because if you go to the left there, maybe try to get a block on him. And if he does the 3 hard around you, so be it, right? You're still gonna have him in your turret. I mean, at least there's no bombs. If there was bombs, it would become
Yeah,
inaccurate.
I don't know if you rotate the arc or he's got to do something because he's stressed. There's no 0 stop again.
Or do you just one bank, call it a day?
I think you one straight.
One straight?
One straight rotate.
Yeah, but you still ain't catching. I don't know if you. Well, you might be able to if Von Reg does that one hard. It'll put him right at that front. I think he still misses him.
Yeah, but if you rotate your arc with the hawk, you can rotate it to the back and catch potentially 3.
Oh, with the yep, that is true. If you're red, do you just go 3 forward, barrel roll, try to catch just Thero so he doesn't get a mod?
Uh, if you do a 3 forward and Just Arrow does a 2, I think Just Arrow still clears. There's your 3. Just Arrow might clear with a 2. That's his slowest forward.
Yep,
Or does
just
Just
taking the
Arrow do
evade.
the 1 bank left?
Yeah, see, that's the problem with those. I mean, that two's still gonna clear. So, oh, Torkel's just saying, I'm leaving.
Here's the stress. You taking a focus? Don't rotate? Okay.
Yeah, he could take focus rotate, can he? Or is it target lock rotate? Yep, just
It's
Thero coming
either
in
or.
there.
Focus rotate for a stress or target lock rotate. Oh. Ooh. Well, we know that we have Von Reg dead to rights. He takes the evade. We know he's going to 0. Yeah, there's no question on that one.
The question is, you go into red, or you just go into Von Reg right there? See if you get half points on Von Reg.
I think you
One
go into
less
Von Reg.
dice.
Yep,
Yep.
you're going into Von
I mean,
Reg.
we're getting close. We got 5 minutes left, so. Oh,
Oh.
no. Well, there ain't no damage there.
Von Reg is just outside of range 1, so shooting
Going
at
into the
blue
blue.
because he's got the target lock. I think that's the play. Spend that lock. Or no?
Nope. I think maybe he forgot he had a target lock. It's been so long since blue's been there.
This
Oh,
is
red's
not
gonna
a
take a range 1.
not a feel good.
Ooh, hit crit. Estero still has his focus. Nope. Taking
Can't
1.
use it. Takes 1.
Blue going into Oracle. Nothing. Green probably has no shot. We just got Von Reg.
One hit.
1 hit from Von Reg. And of course, he's
Spend
got
that focus.
one focus.
That's all you need.
So depending on how fast they set their dials, we're moving into last round. So if you're Torkel, you just go 1 straight, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Or do you try to go around that rock and rotate your arc again?
No, I don't think you go around. I think at this point you scoot, bounce, do the biggest forward maneuver you can. Have Jostero go 3 bank up to try and get past blue and red, and go into green. You got 4 minutes left. You're up by 15 points at this point. You're just trying to minimize casualties and hold on is what I would do. But I
And
don't know if
is Torkel 0 to 2 or 0 to 3?
it's arc.
So as long as you're in arc, that's all that matters.
Correct. All right, so blue does the 2 straight, 2 bank. Okay. So
Yep, Torkel does great. Gets to keep his focus.
take
Did he
another one.
realize? Yep, take another one.
I
Maybe he'll
think he
realize he has
realized that
target
target
lock.
lock's there.
Oh,
Oh,
Jostero. Look at that.
Jostero, looking nice. Oh,
Oh, man.
does he have him? I don't think so. I think he's. Oh, he does.
Ooh.
Push him to 0. Yes. He'll still get to shoot, but you push him to 0. So we're going into blue first. We're going blue with Tirani, or where are we going? Okay.
Oh man,
Ooh,
that's a dead
ooh.
blue. Oh, and he
He
rolls bodies and he still dies. Oh, no.
Oh, that feels bad. Range 3 obstructed, not likely to do any damage here, but we'll see what happens. 2 on 4.
Yep.
Untokened versus a focus shot. So maybe.
27 points is what he needs.
So we got 2 hits, and the
Yep,
dice say
no
he's
problem.
fine. 27 points?
Yeah, so
Oh yeah, because
tw-
he's up 27. So half of Jostero is
ooh,
only
hit crit.
21.
Ooh, no focus token. He's taking a crit. What's that crit?
Structural.
Okay.
No shot for the other tie, so we are uh down to just the shot. He's going into Tirani. Or not Tirani, Jostero.
Hit crit.
Takes one more crit. He
And
gets
what is it?
panicked.
Oh,
And
just a
that's
panic
time.
pilot.
That's time and round.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, we'll see what they do. But
Oh yeah,
yes,
it's not GSP rules.
yeah. He is up 121 to 116 though, so
I think that's it. I think you call it.
I mean he's already got his dial set.
They're gonna play out one more round.
I don't know. If you do, that one is not long for this world. I'll tell you that.
I think they're rolling to see if they play one more.
We have no idea. No idea. Well, Tarani did a good job
That
today.
Toronto dude, if you can line up that bullseye, especially against a swarm, Tirani does dividends, man. He pays dividends.
I wonder if they're getting a judge. You see anything in the chat?
I am not.
Well, I'm gonna message him, I guess. Oh, that was a good game though. I'll tell you that in terms of like a steep competition. So they yeah, and you're right, it might be over. I guess I don't know the ecstasy rules. I didn't read those,
Green
and I don't think
Dragon
we've
says
had a
technically the cleanup phase is not over until the tokens are cleaned up. So even though he already had his dial set, since we haven't cleaned the tokens from the round yet, it may be game over. They're checking dice stats. I think they're done.
okay. Well, it was a very good game. I was very excited to watch this one
Man,
play out.
that was very close and very well flown by both pilots. That's for sure.
Yep, and I think taking Malorus on the board, you know, that's the edge piece right there, right? being able to take Malorus off, say, hey, no, thank you to Malorus. We're done. We're not going to go through.
All the
That's how that
re-rolls and
works.
all the
Yeah.
nonsense that you get.
Yep. We'll go ahead and pick our winner. I guess we're going to pick left for winner.
He had 0% of the bets.
Yeah, nobody bet for Scotland. Everybody bet for Germany there. So there you go.
To be
Never
fair, I bet on
underestimate.
Scotland, but I didn't bet because I felt like it was running the stream.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
house
never
can't bet on the house can't bet on players.
never underestimate the ability of Scum, especially Torkel Mux. So thank you all so much for joining us. I'm going to check. Maybe we have another XTC stream going. So let me see here. Let's see. Any other XT streams today? Nope. Does not look like anything's on the calendar. Let's go double check. I'm guessing the other stream is done and over with. I do know Nickel City does have a stream tonight at 4, or I guess technically tomorrow at 0400 UTC hours. So if you want to head over to Nickel City and check them out, they are going to be broadcasting Peru versus LTU, it looks like. So that should be a pretty good game. I love that guy over at Nickel City. That dude's hilarious. So thank you all for joining us. If you are still live with us, if you would like to, make sure you hit us up on the follow. You can subscribe if you want, and you can head over to any of our social media or join our Discord. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Have an amazing night, and we will see you tomorrow, same time.